Foods you should never keep in the fridge. The refrigerator is a convenient way to store food and keep it fresh for longer. However, not all foods are created equal when it comes to refrigeration. Some foods actually deteriorate in quality when they are stored in the fridge. Here are 10 foods you should never keep in the fridge. Bananas. Bananas produce ethylene gas, which is a natural ripening agent. When bananas are stored in the fridge, the ethylene gas is trapped, which causes the bananas to ripen even faster and develop brown spots. It is best to store bananas at room temperature until they are ripe, then move them to the fridge to slow down the ripening process. Tomatoes. Tomatoes also produce ethylene gas, and storing them in the fridge can make them mealy and flavorless. It is best to store tomatoes at room temperature until they are ripe, then move them to the countertop. Honey. Honey does not need to be refrigerated and can actually spoil if it is stored in the fridge. The cold temperature can cause the honey to crystallize. It is best to store honey in a cool, dark place. Avocados. Avocados are best stored at room temperature until they are ripe. Once they are ripe, you can store them in the fridge for a few days. However, do not cut an avocado and then store it in the fridge, as this will make it brown. Garlic. Garlic can lose its flavor and become soft when stored in the fridge. It is best to store garlic in a cool, dark place, such as a pantry or cupboard. Onions. Onions are also sensitive to cold temperatures and can become soft and lose their flavor when stored in the fridge. It is best to store onions in a cool, dry place, such as a pantry or cupboard. Coffee beans. Coffee beans should not be stored in the fridge, as the moisture can make them lose their flavor. It is best to store coffee beans in an airtight container in a cool, dark place. Chocolate. Chocolate can absorb the odors of other foods in the fridge, which can alter its flavor. It is best to store chocolate in an airtight container in a cool, dark place. Bread. Bread can become stale and dry when stored in the fridge. It is best to store bread at room temperature or in the freezer. Cooked pasta. Cooked pasta can become mushy when stored in the fridge. It is best to store cooked pasta in an airtight container in the freezer. By avoiding storing these foods in the fridge, you can help to keep them fresh and flavorful for longer. Here are some additional tips for storing food properly. Store fruits and vegetables in the crisper drawer of the fridge. Wrap meat and poultry tightly before storing them in the fridge. Label all food with the date it was purchased. Throw away any food that has expired or has gone bad. By following these tips, you can help to keep your food fresh and safe to eat.